I just want to honor one of your many gifts, which is your gift of hospitality. And I know that one of the elements of hospitality is an anticipated and prepared place. And every time we come into your home, it's never has ever felt like we're disrupting your life. You've anticipated us and you've prepared for us. And it's, just as Justin said, it's helped us to have a safe place. And so just want to thank you for that and bless you for that. And we've got some things to help you in that area. So we love you and thank you.
All right, so I hate goodbyes, and I just always hated them. Like when I went to college, I lived a couple of hours away from my family, and so like I go home on the weekend, and like Sunday nights were the worst because like I had to say goodbye and go home, and like this was so sad the entire drive home. But anyhow, so I'm sitting here thinking about it, and gosh, what kind of goodbye is this, God? I'm like, is it a potato goodbye, like a TTFN, ta-ta, down, like a sound of music, like. No, it's not any of those goodbyes. This is like a moon watch. Like you are, like I just see you like in a rocket ship, and we're all around, counting down, and we're excited, and you're launching off to the moon, like the first man on the moon, and like you're gonna go and you're gonna do awesome there, and like I just feel like I'm happy with that goodbye because there's no. Like, even though you're separate, you're still super connected, and, like, there's no disconnection. You're always in communication with, like, the rest of the body, like, you know, NASA, all their little, like, all the time. They know everything, whether you've gone up a few degrees in temperature or anything. Like, they just keep a close eye on you. And, like, even though you're going to travel across the country, like, you're still connected to us, and, like, we're still connected to you, and there's no break in communication. And I'm like, okay, so does that mean that you're going to come back? And he's like, no, like, even if you don't come back, like, we have the hope and the promise of meeting you again in heaven. Like, even if I never see you again here on this earth, one day I will see you again. I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's Patty! Hey, Patty! And I'm like, oh, how are you? It'll be great. And so I just want to bless you. I just want to bless you into greater feats of awesomeness. And I just hear like this word epic, like, you know, the first man on the moon steps down. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so great. And so like, I just want to bless you into greater health. And I just see you with your grandchildren and just being there for them. And I know how huge of a blessing my grandparents were to me, so I release the testimony of my life and how important my grandparents were to me, and I just release that over you and your grandchildren. I see that you are going to be such an important part of their lives, and that you already are, and then like by going there and by stepping out, like you're just going to change their lives. You're going to rock their worlds, and it's going to be excellent. And yeah, I just hear the word epic. Like, this is, and I just feel a sense of peace over this. Like, you have prepared, like any normal rocket person would. You know, you've learned all about kids and going to the moon and like all this stuff, and you're so ready to take what you have learned and to go to this new place and just to release that on the people that you find there. And so like I feel like such a peace that you carry with you, even though it's like, oh my gosh, I'm moving across the country. Like it's still like it's gonna be good, and like you're so happy about it. So I just want to join you in that joy and the happiness that you have, and like we watching your rocket ship like counting down, and we're just so excited for you, even though there's like, oh, I hope it goes well. We know that it's going to go well because you are doing what your heart desires, and I just feel like such a passion that you carry. So I just want to bless you, and if you guys don't want to join me in this, Patty, we just bless you, and we just say thank you so much for being a mother to our group. Thank you so much for being a mother to Ian, and thank you so much for learning and learning and learning, and for stepping out, and for blasting off to this new adventure with God, and that you're never disconnected, and that you're never alone on the moon. I guess there is no loneliness. There's aliens and they're great, you know. It's really great. And like so 10, 0, and then a blast off. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast!
Sean promises me that he's going to round the show out in a second with some great ideas. So, Patty, I just want to bless you with family time. I would like to bless you with the blessing that you've done enough. I just see us all standing before God, seeing the fullness of what we actually did for Him. And I'm looking forward to finding out what you said and how you positioned your heart so that everything that we do for Him from this day on is credited to your account. I don't understand how all that works, but I'd happily turn around and see what Patty prayed that qualified you for all the treasure that my life unlocks. And I think that's probably how everyone in the room feels. So I want to bless you into a season of having done more than enough already, so that your days can drip with peace and grandchildren. And you can become that treasured grandmother that always has time for the kids. And you know, you have so many grandchildren, one of them at some point is always going to feel like an outsider. That you can be the place where they go and feel like, no, they're right on point. There was never any mistakes. There's never any rebellion that can't be sorted out. There's never any fear inside a kid that can't be met in God. But all of it's going to be met by their grandmother first, you know. So I bless every single day that God gives you. And I bless you to live out all of them knowing that, you know, whether you're working your butt off to make things happen for your grandkids, or for your church that's going to have such an appetite for how much purity you have, that we're going to go on and we're going to do absolutely everything that's in our hearts to do for God. And we are going to all get together again one day. And we're all going to look forward to seeing the fullness of what you actually did. So thank you.
And can we just make 2 lines to the door? And very straight, be as straight as possible, 2 lines. And I just feel like all of the interns can just come here, and I feel like this is dual purpose, because I feel like this establishes honor for what interns do and their investment, but then even the launching of one of our team to somewhere else. And just walk through it, and just for us to pour honor on the interns and give for one time. But then as Patty comes, I feel it's appropriate for us to kneel. So when she comes to you, so don't kneel before, bless her with your eyes, but when she comes to you, then it's time for us to kneel. So the interns, go ahead first and walk first, and we want to honor who you are. So Jess, go. Yeah, you
Right, just